Hello and welcome to this week's collective reading for the week. My name is Rochelle Richard and I am the founder, CEO, and self-love empowerment coach here at Empowerment Experiences, and it is my purpose on this earth, my sole mission, to guide you, my fellow twin flame traveler, into and through finding your power in every moment, because I promise you it's there. You just got to learn how to look for it and where to find it. And that's what I do, is show you. So for this reading, let's dive in. Oftentimes I begin with a little video clip where I do the card pull on my TikTok channel. Well, this time I'm mixing it up, getting out of the comfort zone, doing things a little bit different. And so I'm literally just going to pull cards raw and real right here and now for you, so you can actually experience my own gifts and the channel which I am for bringing forth vital guidance for you and myself and all of us. Please understand, if you are catching this video on another date from when it was published, recognize that time is an illusion. It is a limited construct, a limited linear construct in this physical realm only. By saying that, what I mean is all of these readings on this channel are timeless, which means when one finds you or when you find it, it was meant for you in that moment. All right? That said, let's see what we got here. I'm like, oh yes, exciting times. There's so much going on for myself in my journey. Holy moly. Well, we just threw out some cards there. Literally threw out some cards. So, we're going to go ahead and take both of them. Okay? First and foremost, healer. Healer. Especially as twin flame travelers. You are a healer. You have come to heal not only your own inner wounds in this life, but the wounds from your past lives, the wounds of your ancestral line, the wounds of the collective, of that which is humanity here. You chose this. You signed up for this mission. You did. You said, me! Because humanity is so important to the universe. It is just incredibly important to that which is existence, of all that is. And we have volunteered to be here. You volunteered to be here. And now there are going to be some who go, oh, but I don't do Reiki and I'm not a healer. I don't actually help other people. And especially when that ego creeps in, right? And it says, oh my God, I'm such a mess. How can I actually help anybody else? My life's a disaster. I mean, welcome to the mindset often of a coach. Right? It's like, well, my life isn't perfect. Well, your life is never going to be perfect. And if it's perfect, perceivably, you're lying to yourself, because then you're not actually having human experience. We require that contrast in this experience, that which is the duality experience. We require that contrast in order for us to learn, grow, expand, and ascend. So embrace this darkness. Embrace the wound within you. Embrace the journey of healing the wounds simply within yourself, and know and trust that by you doing that inner work on yourself, by you healing yourself, everything's connected. And especially as a twin flame traveler, you are definitely here to learn that. That's what the separation phase is truly about, is overcoming the illusion of separateness. Because we are not separate. We are certainly not separated from our twin, but we are not separate from all that is. We are all connected. And so as you do this work on yourself, you impact the collective. You do the work. You do the work on you, and in turn, you do the work on the world. All right, on the collective for humanity. And it's not just twin flame travelers. If you are a light worker and just so like not twin flame, you're totally for the soulmates, which is a much easier relationship, is a soulmate relationship. Twin flame travelers, holy cheese and rice, man. Woo! It's an adventure. But as has been my life. And I know for myself personally, there has been exponential healing that has been needed me personally in this life, my ancestral line, my past lives, and I already know I have been assisting with the healing of humanity for years and years and years. I mean, I am that little girl that came into the world, and from the moment I could form the sentence, I was declaring that I was here to save the world. I knew then. And you're here too, to do the same. All right? So welcome, sister. Okay? You are needed here. Embrace the healing journey. Because we break down all that infection, all the illusions of, I need to feel bad, I need to feel guilty, I'm a horrible person, I'm unworthy. All these negative things that are not true, that are contradictory to love. And especially my fellow twin flame travelers, that is exactly why we're here, that very core thing to anchor into, embody, and amplify that new earth energy of unconditional universal love. It's why we're here. All right. And that love has to begin within. It has to begin with yourself. And once you really truly begin to embrace that dark side of you, and you begin to appreciate the gifts that it has bestowed upon you through that learning, through that greater awareness, through an increased strength, then you learn to appreciate that contrast. Because what you resist persists. And if you resist the darkness, if you resist that shadow aspect of yourself, guess what? That bitch gonna get louder and louder, and she gonna be fucking your shit up left and right. Trust me. Especially my fellow twin flame feminines, right? So heal yourself. And hold on to that sliver of light, which is hope. Hold on, pain ends. I love that acronym for hope. All right. I know very well as a twin flame, the doubt, the fears, the second guessing, the undermining our own inner knowing of who we are, what powers we possess, who our twin flame is, especially as the awakened twins, right? There are so, and I got to shout them out again. I did this in another video. The mentors one, not false twin flames. There's false twin flame mentors, but there's no such thing as a false twin flame. I certainly do not believe that. I know that that's simply someone who's been mislabeled karmic, or who is mislabeled a twin flame who is actually a karmic. But twin flame revolution, they are total angels in my world. When I first got presented with the awareness, when my awareness was increasing, my consciousness expanding to encompass this twin flame experience, I was just like, what the fuck? I'm a what? But I didn't believe in that. I mean, how can I be a half of any blah, 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 blah? I'm whole, damn it. Stop telling me I'm a half. Quit. I don't need another half. I'm whole. And that's really an aspect of this illusion of reality also, is to recognize that you are whole and complete in and of yourself. That we are all whole individual souls. And even as twin flames, we do come together to create an even greater whole, but it's so important to really be expanding your consciousness to wrap around the fact that you still are individually, independently a whole soul. And the key is that you achieve that wholeness within yourself. At the same time, that mirror soul, that replica of you that's literally fully connected, fully mirrored, achieves the same. And what happens is we ascend, we rise, and we come together. As we ascend, we come together and we create this massively incredible, phenomenal, even greater whole, right? There's no limit, but you've got to hold on to that hope. Hold on, pain ends. All this healing work that you're doing, I promise you, keep doing it. Keep going and growing through it. Because that pain, it ends. Especially that pain that you've been carrying for so long, that when you actually go within and you heal yourself, you recognize that, wow, that used to bother me in a certain way, and it doesn't bother me anymore. it used to upset me to mention that, and it doesn't really upset me anymore. It just is. It is what it is. Okay? And I want you to understand that for myself, how I view hope, because there's hope, and you hold on to hope, you have that, just this glimmer of a belief. You expand more into believing, and then you really fully anchor into that knowing. You're like, I don't need to believe shit. I just know. I know who I am. I know in my power. I know and in the universe. I know in love. I know in trusting the process and trusting the plan and trusting the unfolding. Right? I am knowing that as long as I do the work to heal myself individually and in turn collectively, that is also me holding on to hope, me aligning with the knowing, this little sliver of light that is just, what's the word I'm looking for, that's just illuminating the path for you to your knowing. That's what hope does. It illuminates that path just enough. It lets just a sliver of light onto your path that says, psst, over here. It's okay. Just hold on. You're almost there. Hold on. You're almost there. Keep going, because guess what? It is always darkest before the dawn. And I promise you, just like an exorcism, that's literally what it feels like in the collective right now, right? That we are undergoing this massive collective exorcism, right? What happens is the demon fights the more it sees that it's going to be removed, the more it fights to hold on, right? And as you grow in strength, it grows in strength. But who's going to be the one to win this? You get to be. You get to be. All right. So let's pull a third one, because I love pulling 3 cards. Let's see if we can round this puppy out. And then, who's to say maybe a light worker card. That would be even more fun. In fact, let's just go straight to that light worker card. All right. Because I've been... Wow. Well, holy moly. 2 cards just popped out of the deck as I love when the universe is like, I got you, boo. I got you. Here you go. Here you go. And holy moly mackerel. They literally just tie this up. So inner temple. What am I talking about here, dear goddess? Is that the only way to union with your twin is to come home to union within. The only way we truly heal is to go within ourselves. That inner temple, your sacredness, your true self is inside you. Everything you could ever want to feel, to experience, you have that inside you. Go within. Everything you seek is inside you. Come to know who you are. Heal yourself. Tune into the portal of your heart, this card says. Tune into the portal of your heart. Because in that heart chakra, that's love's home. That's where love lives. Right? So you've got to be the one to go within and do that work on yourself. Because looky here. Unbound. Only you can cut the cords. Only you can heal your inner wounds. No one else can do that. And that's what you're here to do. That's what we're all here. That's what we've all, remember, that's what we all volunteered to come here to do, is to heal ourselves, to heal our own selves in this life, past lifetimes, ancestral lines, and humanity, the collective. But we've got to release those soul patterns, those contracts, and the past lives. We've got to release, we've got to break the patterns. We've got to break them down so we can break through and be truly intentionally creating an entirely new earth. One that is not trapped in these lower dense frequencies. One that is not, forcing humanity into suppression and oppression and lack of expression and, no freedom, no free will. Where free will has been usurped through the manipulation of fear. Fear. But you see, if we release ourselves from all these cords, from all these obligations, perceived obligations, such as feeling guilty for feeling good about your life when a loved one transitions from this physical realm back into source energy. Why would you feel guilty about loving your life and appreciating what you have now when that soul, they're not here anymore? They don't get to do that, but you get to. So why not rewrite that paradigm so that we shift from seeing death as a bad thing and we actually begin to celebrate that which is simply a transition? Because we're just passing through here. We're just passing through. And that's why you have all this shit connected with you energetically from past lives, ancestral lines, all the collective BS. You got it all, sister. Okay? And so it's time that you really, truly reclaim your power. Recognize that this is where your power is, goddess. This is where your power is. It's in doing this work on yourself. Your power can only ever be found inside you. Period. So that is the collective for this week. Reminding you, amplifying how vital it is to do the work on yourself. You want a different experience. You want union with your twin. You want that dream business. You want that dream life, whatever that looks like for you. You want that. You've got to get the fuck out of your own way, sister. And I'm not just saying this for you. I say it for me too, because I've been in my own way in a lot of ways. Such as, again, fully embracing this twin flame journey, because it's like, oh my God, people are going to think I'm nuts. People are going to blah, 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 blah. Well, you're supposed to be crazy. Crazy means oddball. Crazy means doing shit your way. So let's all be cray. Let's all be cray cray. And I hate that. I hate that whole term. I'm like, use the word crazy, please. Okay? But yeah, so I encourage you to be crazy. I encourage you to really reveal to yourself. All right? But she's beneath all this layers of crap. All right? Hold on, pain ends. It's only excruciating like that for a while. Until you have cleared out so many layers of the shit. And you really start to go, yeah, I feel good about me. I feel good about my life. Yeah, I recognize that I'm creating my reality. And I'm sick and tired of creating this one, so I'm going to create that one. And I don't give a flying fuck how crazy it sounds to someone else, because I know where my power is. And my power is in being the co-creator of my experience. And that means I'm going to start telling this shit how I want it to be. I'm going to recognize that all these wounds that I'm healing is me releasing all of that has been blocking me and standing in my way of getting to what I desire. And that desire, at the very minimum, is for you to be an embodiment of love, to feel joy in your experience, to be happy and excited about your life, right? Whatever the vision is, that's what you want to feel, right? But you got to heal. You got to heal. You got to release all that shit so that you can expand. It's like we have a phrase in the cannabis world, right? In the 420 realm. It's exhale the bad shit, inhale the good shit. All right? That's literally what it is. You're releasing that bad shit and you are inviting in and expanding the good shit. But you got to create that energetic space. You've got to be the one. You are the catalyst, dear goddess. Thank you so much for today's video. Be sure to hit the subscribe and like buttons. And like I said, book your own personal reading. There's bonuses included as well, because I'm all about empowering you. It's not just simply a psychic reading, an intuitive reading. It is much, much more than that. That said, book yours at empowermentexperiences.com/ICS. And I will see you soon, dear goddess. I will see you soon. Keep rising. Remember, the power is and always has been in your hands because it's always been inside you. Namaste.